Flush out armed herdsmen in Enugu community. House of Reps tell Inspector General. The House of Representatives have called on the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, to flush out armed herdsmen invading communities in Enugu State. The House issued the order at the preliminary on Thursday following the unanimous adoption of a motion moved by the Deputy Minority Leader, Toby Okechukwu. Adopting the motion, the House called on the federal government and particularly the Inspector General of Police to get rid of the armed criminals from Ārmēd community in Ōjì River local government area, Enugu State and its environs. The House also called on the federal government to deploy sufficient security personnel in Ārmēd, Ōjì River local government area and Enugu State in general to provide a safe environment for our people to pursue their trade. Also, the lawmakers asked the government to investigate, apprehend, and prosecute the perpetrators of the crime. Moving the motion, Okechukwu partly said, the House notes the gruesome murder of Mr. Eugene Ilobani in his farm at Isiokwe village, Ārmēd Autonomous Community, Ōjì River Local Government Area, Enugu State. The House is saddened that the late Ilobani was reportedly hacked to death on June 29, 2020 by suspected killer herdsmen and other recent attacks involving killer herdsmen in Ōjì River axis of Enugu State and killings of former farmers, rape and pillaging of communities in various parts of the Federation. The House is concerned that with the worsening state of insecurity, our farmers have abandoned their farms for safety, a situation that will result in food shortage, hunger, and drought. The House is convinced that bringing the killers to book will serve as deterrents to other criminal elements in the state. Okechukwu noted the investigation and also the investment by the various state governments in security and the overwhelming challenges which the states are burdened with. Thank you for listening to this news. Yes, this is what is expected from the government. This is what is expected from the government. I really want to appreciate the senator that passed the bill to the House of Representatives, because if he has not been able to pass the bill and also be able to speak out for his people, this decision from House of Representatives wouldn't have come as expected. You can see that that's what we're talking about. You get it. You get what we're saying. See, what's doing, they say, is what doing well. You have to stand for your people. You have to be able to speak for your people. You should be a leader that should be able to represent your people in good time and in bad time. This is why the people of Abia State are so much in anger with Ōjì Kalu. They are so much in anger with him. He is the kind of person that is only after himself and not after the people that he is governing. Is it supposed to be like that? Is it supposed to be like that? So, my viewers, Ōjì Kalu should be able to call himself to order, or else he will visit that prison once more. So just as it has been instructed by the House of Rep to the Inspector General of Police, the Inspector General of Police is expected to do as instructed. Deploy massive security, massive security to make sure that these affected communities in Enugu State are secured and protected from these hoodlums, and those perpetrators of this crime should be brought to book. They should be brought to book. There should be a serious investigation concerning the matter. They should not allow the matter to just die off. They should not allow it to just die off, because the people behind it are still that same Fulanis that occupies that community, and it is very possible that they will still be within the community. So for safety, the Inspector General of Police should do everything humanly possible to find these people. You get it? And not just deploying security personnel, but security personnel that will not be biased. Security personnel that will do as instructed. If possible, I will on my own side suggest that while deploying security personnel, the security personnel that will be deployed should not be the ones that are northern security personnel, because deploying a northern security personnel will make these Fulani headers to find rescue, and whenever they are caught, believe you me, there will be every reason to escape them. You get it? So if the Inspector General want to deploy any security personnel, it should be either an Easterner or a Westerner, without the presence or involvement of a northern security personnel. That is why the Reverend Father suggested that with immediate effect in Enugu State, all northern security personnel should be relieved of their duties, because there is every suspiciousness that they are the ones that open the border for those Amajiris to find their way into the south, into Enugu State. So for this not to reoccur, it is better that these people are completely dismissed. That is the truth. They should be dismissed. They should be shown their way out of the state. There should be no sympathy on this, because they don't want to be lived with. They have eaten more than they can chew. They have affected too much lives. You get it? So my viewers, let's call a spade and tell ourselves the truth. These Fulanis are terrorists. Whether Nigerians like it or not, they are terrorists. Nigeria doesn't want to declare them a terrorist, but the world is aware that they are terrorists. So let the world know that they are terrorists. You understand? So with all that I've just said, my viewers, I would like you to please leave your own observations behind, your own comment behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.